What do you do before you fall asleep? Do you count sheep? Do you just sleep? Do you have thoughts that wander in your head that then makes you ponder? Hi viewers, my name is Chike and you're welcome to Hammock and Poetry. Today's poem is titled Before We Fall Asleep. So, what was my muse? It was a cold and dark night, and then came the satisfying melodies of the song used to write this poem. I laid in my bed in a state of coziness, about to sleep, and then I thought to myself, how about those who have no bed, no home, no bread and just loan? I said to myself, in this cold, I bask in euphoria, while someone out there is masked in pneumonia. With no food or water and no roof, they wander, visible to society, but lost in plain sight. They become forgotten while we enjoy the tranquility of life. From these ashes arose some of us, and we tend to forget so soon the difficulties that life sometimes has to offer. Let's get to the hammock and have a listen. And in the meanwhile, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Before you go to sleep, do you think of all those who cannot? Before you find a sleep, do you think of children who are lost? Before you fall asleep, there's a mother looking for her child. Before you fall asleep, there's a father who cannot provide. Sometimes we get so lost in the moment. Sometimes we get so used to the whole mess. The poor are poor with nothing they can find. The weak are waiting till they die. Before you go to dream, there's a man who stays awake to think. Before you go to swim, there's a family thirsty for a drink. Before you have a bite, there are people with no food at night. Before you use your sight, there are those with darkness for the blind. Before you take a walk, there are those with two legs that are stuck. Before you use your tongue, there are those with one yet cannot walk. Before you break a heart, there are those with one that will not beat. Before you take a breath, there are noses with air that they don't breathe. How can we change this? What can we do? How can we help them one by one? Before you go to sleep, there's a daughter asleep without a roof. Before you go to sleep, there's a father who has gone aloof. Before we fall asleep, there's a mother praying to her God. Before we fall asleep, there's a poet who is lost for words. Hi guys, welcome back. This poem was written on the 22nd of November 2022. My favorite line was the one which goes, before we fall asleep, there is a mother praying to her God. The line speaks personally to me and brings memories. Is there a line that spoke to you personally or one you love the most? I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Please subscribe to the channel before you fall asleep. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.